Guys, this is Victor Bell, founder of Warhorse Strength Camp and the Champion Development Academy, creator of the Champion Army, where I help male entrepreneurs become champions in their business, bank accounts, bodies in their lives, help them get their edge back so they begin to see themselves as they've seen themselves in the past, push their pace, level up in their business, make the money that they want to make in their life, and not sacrifice their souls to do it. So, Champion Development Academy is throwing its Champion War Week, Honolulu, Hawaii, 19th through the 23rd of February. Be there, be square. Go to championdevelopmentacademy.com, fill out the application. Let's talk. Beginning to rain, so I'm going to make this quick. You know, years ago I sat at this beach, brothers, about a mile down the way, so it's awesome for me to come back and have this daily anniversary as a reminder of who I really am. You see, who was showing up for me years ago when I had a whole bunch of cool shit wasn't really Vic. The real Vic sat here crying, wondering who the fuck I was anymore. You see, most guys aren't willing to just show up. You have a whole bunch of cool shit going on in your life. Nice cars, nice stuff, big bank accounts, but that's who shows up for you in placement of who you really are at the core. My goal, my job is to help you find out what you're really made about, who you really are, and show up every time, even with all the cool shit. Because let me tell you, when that stuff's stripped away from you, you don't really know who you are. Most guys attach their identity to that stuff. I did. You figure you don't know if you can get it back until you lose it. So the whole thing about it was, for me, when I lost it all, when I gained it all back, the programs that I set up, I'll be honest with you, was because I didn't give a shit about what you had anymore. All I cared about was who was able to show up and perform. As a business guy, as an entrepreneur, all I care about is to make you better. For you to always be able to know who you are as a man and show up as that man, and I can promise you, you can level up every time. If you're an athlete, I'm going to require you to show up and level up and perform as you are as a man, not as an athlete. If you die as a man, you die as a man. If you die as an athlete and you can still be a man, that man will continue to carry you on its shoulders. That's a simple process, brothers. See, most guys run from who they really are. They won't show up that way. I require that. You should require it. When I lost my identity about who Victor Bell was, I hid behind every brand that I fucking had. I stopped doing that. Now I can stand on my own too. My family's proud of me. I'm proud of me. I don't care what I have or don't have. I'll continue to show up and push the pace. You see, guys, when that becomes your purpose and mission, to always require one guy to stand up for himself, not the business guy to stand up for himself, but to show that business guy that, in essence, he is just a guy, that he's so powerful that he can rise to any occasion and push himself, that he's holding himself back himself, not the shit or not the lack of that he thinks he has. When that's all stripped away from you, brothers, you begin to see who you really are at the core. You begin to find out how powerful you really are. Power is like a pokey word. Everybody uses that word on the internet, but let me show you. You know what? I'll be honest with you. The power that you think you have is not where you actually find it lying. The power that really comes out is when you're stripped away and you have fucking nothing. And you're sitting down crying going, what can I do to get it all back? That's the person that I need to show up. That's the you that needs to show up every day before you need him. You got to know what that guy looks like. If you don't know what that guy looks like, when he shows up, he's going to be a crying, blibbling mess, and you're going to wonder, how is this guy going to help me? That's the guy with the most power you ever seen in your life. If you aren't able to get yourself to be a man first, without all the shit, I can promise you, when you lose it all, not if. It's like the dope game. When I would hustle, we would say, it's not an if, it's a win. You will get popped, you will get busted, you'll lose it all. Who's going to show up in court? The guy crying and snitching and doing all that other stuff? Who's going to show up in your business? The guy crying and sniveling and asking God to give it all back to you. Where'd you go wrong? I can point it out right now where you went wrong. If you're tied to all the shit that you got right now, not pushing your pace for yourself, finding out who you really are, aside from what you've accomplished, it's going to be a tough fight for you. So, Champion War Week is designed to help you see yourself as you really are, so you can grow your business, so that you start making the money, so that you step up and play in a big way. Not a game. Not to feel good, fancy, I'm going to sit you in a seminar type of sermonize you for 4 days. Fuck that. That ain't never solved nothing. You can't teach action on a fucking webinar. I'm not here for that. I'm here to help you the way that I know how. ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com. Fill out the application. It's starting to rain. So I'm going to... Yeah, I might swim. Anyways, shooting this video for you. Go to ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com. Fill out the application, man. I hope this resonates with you. Stop showing up as your personal representative and start showing up as you. Coach Vic, let's hit it.